So what we're going to work on is trying to enhance the capability of us doing a posterior pelvic tilt to engage our abs. Sometimes it takes us putting a little wedge underneath our pelvis to go ahead and have that happen. So when we do our posterior pelvic tilt, we're laying down and we're taking our abs and contracting them to where we're tilting our pelvis in a motion like that. To help, sometimes we can take a block or a wedge and put it underneath our butt bone on both sides. And what this does is already puts us into a tilt. Now, to help enhance that contraction even more, what we can do is also double a pillow up and put it underneath our head. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to tilt our rib cage down as well. So it's going to enhance the ability for our abs to go ahead and contract. But if you don't have some sort of a wedge like this, what you can do is take a pillow, double it up, and what you're going to do is put it just under your booty, just a little bit, so you kind of have that tilt going on here again. And then in this position, you're able to do a contraction where you push the back flat, give yourself a little rib cage tuck. You may also want to keep that double pillow underneath your head to do this. Then in this position, you can go ahead and do exercises like leg lifts, where we keep our back completely flat and we're lifting our leg up and down slowly, controlling. What we don't want to have is that our back breaks or arches. We're kind of fighting our hip flexor here. So our hip flexor attaches to the front of our spine. And when I contract the hip flexor by flexing the hip, it's going to try to force my spine to come into that extension moment, but I'm really fighting that by contracting my abs and keeping my back flat. So slow and controlled with this, you should feel the abs fire pretty good. And then you can start to incorporate this with this little bit of a pillow tuck into things like the dying bug, where you're going opposite arm, opposite leg. Really trying to control, make sure that back doesn't break as you're doing this. And the whole goal of this is just to make sure that your arms and limbs are the resistance, the exercise is pushing the back flat, and make sure we don't break that abdominal contraction.